Hello everybody, Crab here, and today we shall complete Phase 4 and start on Phase 5. Phase 5? Phase 5. There we go. Now, let us begin. Of course, the first thing we have to do is, get particle enrichment, because I can't make the big cubes, the beautiful nuclear pasta. So I was finally able to do that because I completed the turbo motor factory in the last video, which is sitting somewhere over there. It looks very beautiful and was, it took way too long to build it. I've prepared a little bit, as you can see in here. I have some magnetic field generators and some assembly directors. I don't actually have enough of each. So if we go down here, I have 250 magnetic field generators in here and 250 assembly director units. So I have plenty of magnetic fields. These are done. I was making these just passively while making the turbo motor factory. I just had a dumb little factory sitting up here. Same thing with the assembly director units, but I ran out of supercomputers at that time, and so we still need to make 200 of those. And then if we head down here, we need to make some nuclear pasta, which means we need pressure conversion cubes. These will be relatively easy to make, and I will have to deal with this copper powder problem, so I will need to find a bunch of copper nodes to make this. And then the thermal propulsion rockets should be relatively easy to make as well. I just need to hand make a bunch of modular engines. Not hand make, but put down a manufacturer and shove resources into it. Particle accelerator, we can make these. It's so nice having supercomputers, or turbo motors, because I can just make everything I need. I am still running on my 50,000 megawatt fuel power plant. As you can see, it's done me well. I'm only consuming around 17,000 megawatts. Max consumption 30, Jesus. Oh well. But I have not made a nuclear power plant, and I don't think I will in this playthrough. I tried to make one in my last playthrough. It took way too long, and I hated it, and I really love dealing with fuel. So my hope is, when we reach Phase 9, I can start using ionized and fuel and rocket fuel and whatnot and build 100,000 megawatt power plant using one of the new fuel types, because that seems the most interesting to me. Now, I was just gonna build all these temporary machines right here next to the Christmas stuff, and then I remembered I need all the summer sloops and power shards that I'm using in this Christmas factory. So what we're gonna do is destroy all of this, because it's useless to me at this point, and take all these beautiful resources and put them into said Phase 4 end game part factory area. Also, the reason I'm doing it down here is because there's this copper node right here. It makes 600 copper, and then I can, wait, can you sawmer sloop these miners? This is something I must know now. I can't! That's stupid. This game is dumb occasionally. Occasionally, it makes me a little annoyed. What do you mean raw resources can't be doubled through magic sawmer sloop power? That's annoying. But yeah, let's delete all this. Oh my god, it's all gone. All I have is the storage bins. I don't know if I want to just sink all these items. I might have a use for them later, so I might keep them. But the very first thing we have to do is make some adaptive control units. So then we're going to shove those into an assembler. Let's just put you, right here. And we're going to make some assembly director units. We need to make 203 of these. So we'll just do this. What this actually means is we need to do all the math to make, we'll say 204 for ease of sake, 102, because sawmer sloop doubles out the production. So for math, we put that at 1. We're also going to be sawmer slooping the adaptive control units, but not the supercomputers, because we're already making those. So it's a 1-to-2 ratio. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, but a 1-to-2 because we're sawmer slooping, if that makes sense. So we're gonna grab storage units, or a storage bin. We'll just shove you right here, and we'll bring my power up here because I want to continue to fly. And what we'll do is we'll grab supercomputers, and we'll grab 100. I have 101. No. Okay, we'll grab 100, and we'll just split this up a ton until we have 102. All right, correct amount of supercomputers are now in. Now we have to do the adaptive control units. So all these things, let's make sure we sawmer sloop it. We need to get some storage bins, and we'll just kind of shove you all right here. First of all, automated wiring. I don't have any extra automated wirings, so we need to make some automated wiring. Yeah, this makes sense. This is my favorite thing to do. It's when you're end tier items and you kind of just make stuff as you go. Okay, automated wiring we'll deal with later. So for every 2 assembly director units, we need 2 adaptive control units, which means we need 204 adaptive control units. So we come over here. For every, we're gonna take the sawmer sloops out just to make things easier. So for circuit boards, we just need a lot. So I'll just go and grab all of the circuit boards I have. And we'll just put them into one, and we'll come back and do that math properly later. Heavy modular frames, it's a 1:2 ratio, so we need 102. So we'll just grab some of these. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then computers, it's a 2:1 ratio. So we need 400 computers, which we don't have enough, but I'll go grab some later when I grab my circuit boards. Okay, so that should be those. And then we'll put the Sommer loops back in. Automated wiring, we're making as much as we physically can. We need stators and cable. I'm just going to put as much stators and cable as we can because the other things that I have in there in the bins will limit how much of each thing I can make, so I don't have to worry about making too many automated wiring, if that makes sense. And boom, bada bing, that should get everything started up. Let me make sure I have Sommer loops in all these machines, and then from there, we just storage bin it, and now we should be done with assembly director units. I'm fairly certain I'll run out of circuit boards. Let me actually do the math for this, just so I can make sure. So I need 1,000 circuit boards, and I put 800 in there, so I need 1,000 circuit boards if I'm doing my math incorrectly. If I'm doing my math correctly, I only need 500. So we should have plenty of circuit boards. But of course, if I only need like 5 or 10, I can come back and change this later. Now, we have the magnetic control thingies. We do need to do... Are they made in like that big annoying machine? The particle accelerator. What? Nope, this is nuclear pasta. What are thermal propulsion units made in? Oh, a manufacturer. Okay. We'll just shove a manufacturer right like here. Yeah, seems about good. Thermal propulsion units. What do you need? Modular engines. So we need to make modular engines. So this will actually be a modular engine manufacturer. And then we'll just like put this in front. That'll be propulsion units. Okay, thermal propulsions. We're dealing with a 2.5:1 ratio. We need to make 125 because we're going to be Sommer looping it. So we're making twice as many. So we have 125. So we need like 313 modular engines-ish. So now modular engines, if we need 313, then we just take these numbers and basically double these two and 15 this one. Okay, 300 motors because it is a 1:1. Smart plating. I might not have any smart plating. I might need to make some. Do I have any smart plating sitting in here? I do not. Okay. We get to make smart plating. Smart plating is another 1:1. So for every smart plating, we are making a lovely modular engine. So if we have a 1:1 ratio here, what we get to do is Sommer loop it. Actually, I'm going to save... Well, no. We'll do nuclear pasta later. Okay, smart plating's being made, which will go into here, and now we just need to grab all the rubber I have. All 1,000. Why can't I mass take rubber? I just want to take all 1,000 at the same time. Why'd I have to do it every little bit by 200? It's kind of annoying. Anyways, this is going, and then this will go into the thermal rockets right here. I do need Sommer loops, which means I need 2 more Sommer loops, and I don't think I have any sitting in storage. Where would I have them? Okay, well, we won't make thermal rockets for a minute until I'm completely done making the assembly director units, which will be done in around an hour, I think. I think an hour is how long this will take. Once this whole circuit of machines is done, then I can make the thermal propulsion rockets, and we can go to the particle accelerator to then make ourselves some nuclear pasta. But we can set up all the machines now. For now, we'll just store our modular engines because we are Sommer looping them. And then we can also store our fused cooling and turbo motors just so we have them ready and available for us. So we need 250 of these things, which means we need half as many turbo motors, half as many fused modular frames, and I'll just shove cooling systems in and not do the math about it. I don't know if I have enough turbo motors sitting around. I have 131, and I need half of 250, which is 125. So I have barely enough. We need 125 of you. All right, boom. I did not do 125. Fine, we'll get 125 fused modular frames so we can make sure we do all the right amount. 1, 2, 3. Cut you in half, and then 125. Perfect. And then we will just shove cooling systems in. I think I need like, if I need 125 of the others, I need probably 100 or 300 of the cooling systems. And then we'll hook up modular engines later once I have Sommer loops to double all this. Okay, now let's build nuclear pasta. Even though we can't actually start it yet, might as well get the production ready. Very first thing, we have to make pressure conversion cubes. I speak English perfectly. We need fusion module frames and radio control units. We're going to be dealing with a 1-to-2 ratio because of the Sommer sloops. So we need 100 nuclear pasta, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio, which means we need 50 pressure cubes, which means we need 25 fused modular frames, which I have sitting around from the 125 I needed for the propulsion units. And we need, if we need 25 fused modular frames, we need 50 radio control units, which they stack in 50, so perfect. Then from there, we'll move this a bit forward. And by a bit, I mean a lot forward. Actually, yeah, we can connect it. From there, since we are dealing with nuclear pasta, we need to make 50 nuclear pasta, because Sommer sloops will double that. And for every 1 nuclear pasta, we need 200 copper powder. So what we're gonna do is build some copper powder machines. We're just gonna build a mini factory right here. Oh my god, this is such an atrocious recipe. Who made this? What psychopath thought this would be a good idea? Ugh, gross. Okay, we'll Sommer sloop these machines too. Actually, how many copper ingots can I make with 600 copper? I'm pretty sure my best recipe is the pure copper, but it might be this one. So pure copper is 15 for 3 or 2.5 times the amount, and this one is 2 times the amount of copper being made. And petroleum coke is the best, but it deals with petroleum coke. We do not care that much, so we're just gonna do the refineries. Okay, 600 copper would make us 1,200 copper ingots. 1,200 copper ingots would get us 200 copper, which is 400 if we Sommer sloop it. And with this thing overclocked all the way and Sommer sloops, then we should be good. So we will just build a bunch of refineries and we'll just overclock them to all hell. My keyboard's been breaking, and it means I just can't press the number keys sometimes, which is extremely annoying when I'm trying to get a cable. I just wanted to press 2 and get cable, but no, I had to click on this and then get it, and it's just annoying. Okay, now we're just gonna build refineries. Just a lot of them. We're just gonna shove them right here. Here, and then we overclock. Damn, they overclock by a lot, but not enough. We'll overclock them. Oh, I forgot. We're dealing with 600 copper. Can we get it to be... Okay, each machine will take 30 copper, which means we need 600 divided by 30, which is 20 refineries. I guess we're gonna build 20 refineries real quick. Okie dokie. I could blueprint this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna blueprint this. That'll make so much more sense. Do I have any refinery blueprints? I don't know. Oh, I do. And this one has... Well, it doesn't have the right inputs. Luckily, we can just make blueprints. Let's get ourselves refineries, and we'll just put as many as we can in here. Oh, I can fit 4? Oh, this is beautiful. And then we'll have an input of copper and an input of water. We do not care about clipping for this, which is beautiful. It means I can just have a great time spewing stuff together. And then we are going to have an output of just copper. Well, just copper ingots. We have an input of just copper. We have an output of just copper ingots. And then since we don't care about how good it looks, we'll just shove a Mark III line in the middle. And then we'll call this 4 refs. Actually, since this is a situational blueprint, we are going to put the copper recipe into each of them. And then we'll save it, just to make things easy. And then we just need to make, like, 3 of these. Well, we actually need to make 5, but still. 8, 16, and then we just get to shove one, like, right here. We'll just put it right there. Perfect. And then we take our power, and we just turn them all on. I realized I could just do this for, like, one of these and just build up a copper supply, but instead... Well, powder supply, but instead I'm doing it this way. By making it so I can make the exact amount. I do things backwards sometimes, not gonna lie. And would you look at that, when you don't care about clipping, everything gets done so neatly and nicely and quickly. So now we need like 600 water and that 600 copper. And then we get to turn these on, and then we will put these into the particle accelerator. Which I guess we'll shove down like here now, because I had to move it. This is definitely worth it and makes complete sense to do. All this for 200 copper powder. Wait, this isn't for 200 copper powder. This is for 1,200 copper powder. Wait, no, this is for 1,200 copper. I haven't even made the copper powder yet. Oops. Let's fix that. And I realize I have to do a little bit of shenanigans when it comes to the inputs of these things. So we have to deal with 2 lines of stuff, which actually means this output and this output need to be changed because this one right here needs to be set up into a splitter. We'll put it right there. So this line goes into 1 set of splitters, and then this line right here, which is the other 600 copper. I guess we'll just put a merger like right here, and boom, bada bing. See, if you don't care about clipping, everything just gets done so quickly. Would you look at that? It's beautiful and has 0 issues, and don't even think about it too hard. Just don't worry about it. And then we get to come over here and we just get to shove our copper into this input right here. Where is my copper input? Oh, right there. Haha. Would you look at that? Now we get copper. Okay, we also need to bring water up. Can I put water extractors right here? I want to know. Oh, hello, Mr. Bean. How you doing? I'm just taking over your natural habitat for my own personal gain. Okay, could you please get out of my way? Let's see here. I have 1 nuke Noblisk from Christmas. So beans are nuclear explosion proof. Good to know. We'll just put 2 water extractors right here, and we'll put them on max, like so, and then we'll just put a nice little junction right here, and we should be good. What do you mean it's going through a resource line? Shut up, game. Let me just play this like I'm let's game it out. Come on. And boom, now I can store water. All right, everything's perfect, and now we have to wait. What am I waiting? Are these done? I made 63 of them. I'm missing these. What did I run out of? Automated wiring. Why am I out of automated wiring? I didn't have enough cable. That makes a lot of sense. I forgot. I have to get, like, a ton of cable. How many modular engines did I say I needed? I need to make 125 thermal propulsion rockets, and I need 312 modular engines, which means I need 312 worth of resources to make said modular engines. If I need 312, so I need 160, I need 161 motors. I should have enough. I will probably overproduce what I need. Although granted, I have the exact amount of smart plating, so we should be good. All right, now I'm gonna sit around and do literally nothing at all and leave my game running for an hour, so everything can build up. I will go refill the cable, and I will refill these circuit boards. Actually, circuit boards are fine. I need another 140 of these, so I should have plenty. Okay, I'll come back in half an hour and check on the progress. I now have come back to realize the only thing that was stopping me from turning the nuclear pasta on was the fact that I was like, well, with the summer sloops, I can make double the nuclear pasta. Well, there's this radical idea called, I have like a lot of radio control units and fused modular frames. In fact, I have 2 double bins full of each. So we're just gonna make the correct amount for once instead of summer slooping everything. That doesn't mean we have to double what we were doing, which I believe, yeah, it's a 1-to-2 ratio. We're just doing a 1-to-1 now. We need 100 pressure conversion cubes. So we're just gonna go into here, and we're gonna go radio, and we're gonna go 200 of these. Well, 150, because I already have 50 in. And we're gonna go fused modular frames, and we're gonna go 50, and technically 25, but whatever, we'll just do that. And then we'll just do this, and we'll put these in, and we will put these in, and we will turn this on. Oi, make my pressure conversion cubes. And now these pressure conversion cubes will go up to this particle accelerator, and this particle accelerator will give us the beautiful, no power, what do you mean? Oh, I didn't just connect you, my bad. And then we will overclock the schnitzel out of this, so we make a good amount at a time, and now we have to wait 100 minutes. Which, I mean, makes sense. We're gonna have to wait even longer before we can get to these thermal propulsion rockets, so we might as well make everything else now while we're waiting. So yeah, pressure conversion cubes will come through here. And just for funsies, we'll use the rest of our summer sloops to like 1.5 times it, just so we have extra nuclear pasta. Because who doesn't want extra nuclear things? It's so fun to have. But of course, none of this will be perfect because like the overflow I have to build up is just massive. It'll be great to figure out, but I'm gonna let this run. I will check up with you in 1 hour. We'll see how everything's going. I just ran back to the hub and I forgot I had 10 summer sloops sitting there because I was gonna do one of these thingies. What are they called? The alien augmenters or whatever. But I like don't need the electricity and I don't know where to put it. So I just had them sitting there doing nothing, which means we can start the thermal propulsion units, which means we don't have to wait as long. Oh yes, thank God. Perfecto, it started. Magnificent. Technically speaking, we're making 1.25 less modular frames than we need to a minute, but we have a backup of 110, so I think we'll be okay. Connecting the thing to electricity would be smart. I already did that. Now we just get to wait. We get to wait. Okay, so these are producing 5 a minute. I need 250. That is 50 minutes, which means we have 1 hour, basically exactly, because who knows about the other machines, to do literally nothing. And so we officially have the last items we need. It's been so long. I'm just going through and destroying stuff now. I already took the nuclear pasta and the other red thingies. Oh, I can't do this. Let me fly. Already up to the space elevator, so let's head up there now and complete phase 4. I like being so wealthy I can just mass delete fused modular frames because they're in my inventory and I don't want to sync them. This game is fantastic. Okay, but first, assembly director units complete. Assembly director systems complete. Nuclear pasta. And finally, the beautiful magnetic field generators all are in. So now it is time to watch the beautiful animation that we are about to be blessed with.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke. Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over.
I send you delivery! Wait, I want to watch it. Doesn't, like, cool stuff happen? Oh wait, that's the spaceship. What are you doing, my friend? I didn't know you were built here. I thought you were built at the end. I guess, is this us loading the spaceship, or is this us... Is phase 5 all, like, the dimensional garbage? Propulsion systems. My recording software hates me and didn't show the fact that I just sent all this off, but... No, I've officially unlocked the converter and all this fun stuff. But that is something for next episode. I didn't realize how long it would take just to mass make a bunch of random resources to shove space elevator into sky and build, this spaceship. I just realized it's gold because... Wait a minute, we must test something. Does the spaceship change color when this does? I need to know. Copper spaceship? Oh, it doesn't. Aww. It's just always gray gold. Okay. Anyways, all that fun stuff will be done next time, because of course I'm going to make little mini factories to deal with, you know, all of this. And I don't have time to do that today. I would like to mention one last thing though. If you want the download to this entire world and the progress I've made so far, it is on my Patreon. So if you have any interest at all at looking at this, go check it out. I mean, it's entirely up to you. I will be releasing another download when I complete phase 5, and then downloads intermittently after that, depending on what I decide to do with this world and how far and how many things I want to do with it. Also, when phase 5 is complete, I will be doing a world tour for anybody who has not seen the entire series so far. So if you have jumped in kind of in the middle and just want to go tour the world and find out for yourself, that's up for you to do. But if you wait probably 2 to 3 months, you'll get a full world tour and full download. Anyways, I'm still mad I didn't get the Wonder Star thing, so my tree doesn't have a Wonder Star on it. This pisses me off so much. I have this stupid, very terribly textured tree top instead of a beautiful Wonder Star. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.